should have just paid the $150 garage delivery fee. Oh boy. All right, this is the nuclear option right here. $4,000 gamble. It's either gonna work or it's gonna bankrupt us at this point. Been fighting this Goblin car now for months between a rebuild and all kinds of crazy stuff, and well, nuclear option. All right, so before we dive into opening up the crate, there's a reason for all this madness here. Essentially, we've got a motor that completely sucks that I bought from a Catholic priest at a warehouse in southern Daytona Beach that, well, it's been pulled out twice, it's been rebuilt once, and it still does not work. And just like we did in 2024, where we built a T-bucket hot rod using the cheapest parts possible in a motor that I bought from a crackhead down in South Florida, we're gonna do the Hot Rod Power Tour 2026 in, well, an adult-sized go-kart. But if we're gonna do the total amount of mileage like we did in 2024, which is gonna be almost triple what that was, we actually need to have something that's reliable. So that's why I took the gamble that I did to go the route that we're going now, which I'm hoping works. So GM Genuine, it's been sitting since December 4th, 2015. That means this was like some of the last motors that ever came off the production line for GM, new old stock. Years after the Pontiac Solstice, all those cars went out of production. Let's bust it open. Total Indiana Jones stuff. Sitting in a warehouse. 11 years. Oh boy. Oh my God. It's like Christmas. Boy, I'm excited. I'm excited. Maybe it smells like 2015. Ooh. Man, that's clean. Look at that beauty here. Very rare you see one of these set up like this as a crate and somewhat brand new. All right, so looking at the serial number, 126-26383. We're not gonna run into any problems here. This is an LDK LHU head, no issues there, upgraded. So, and this is going to be the upgraded Gen 3 LHU LDK block. It's a rumor when people say it looks like foam that it's foam casted. These are the new upgraded sand casted blocks, thicker walls, and not prone to, well, the junk we got going on here. Upgraded valve cover here. This is going to be the LHU LDK valve cover, so it's going to be post 2010 production. Upgraded there as well. The previous ones would warp, break, snap. Ooh, made in Canada. And we got some made in North Korea parts there. Fresh new exhaust studs. That's pretty rare on these. Man, I'm excited. I can't say that enough. What do we got here? Oil pump system must be primed, blah, 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 replace in the event. So this is for the tech who would typically replace the original Gen 2s that had the porous block. So if they had an issue, this was your idiot light here to make sure you do this. So, all right, and we got spark plugs. Look at that. Let's make sure she's new though. Yeah, she's fresh. That's fresh oil. All right, and we got a late model redesigned water pump, so we ain't even got to worry about that sucker there. And machine laid GM gray. This is great. Completely nerding out here, but I think I found our first issue though. Beautiful block, but I'm not finding our oil pressure sensor that's typically in the older Gen 2 blocks, so that may be an issue. So this is why we're taking the gamble here. Look at this. It's been out twice, it's been rebuilt once. Still keeps leaking, and it only leaks when it heats up. Here's the other thing right here, the block. Look at this. Oil, it's sweating. The porosity on that, it's all wet. No going back now. All right, so I would say the easy part is done. Got a nice little inventory of parts off the motor here, but I got something that's giving me a hard time. This damn half axle right here will not come out. I got it hanging here, been pulling on it, but got to break out the crowbar. Got to make sure we do it just right, because that seal, we pulled it too hard, it's going to bust that, and well, our entire motor project is just kaput. This should not be stuck like this. You mother fudger. Ha ha. Got it. All right, so I just realized something scary here. Our long block did not come with a new high pressure fuel pump here, so we got to finesse that sucker and put it right in there and get it lined up. So this is about a $600 part here, and I mean, heck, even if you drop it, it'll break. I mean, you look at it wrong, it'll break. But if we don't get it right in there, it's going to blow up this whole entire top end here. So there's a little way to do this, and it involves using your thumb. All right, now that everything's out of the way, let's take a peek. Ooh, that does not look good at all. 2, 3, and 4 are fine. So here's a telltale sign of the porosity block here on the Gen 2s. Looks like a leaky oil galley plug, but it is not. It's actually leaking through really thin casting right there on the block itself. So it's almost like it's sweating. Mid-block here kind of holds the stuff together, and the crank, this is where it leaks really bad when it's up to temp. That's not good here. That's definitely not good, but I think once we actually get it out and we get the new motor in, get the sucker running, say we do some deep dive surgery and tear this sucker apart and take a peek at it and see what else we got going on. But I don't know. There's a lot of sweating going around the oil galley plugs all the way around. All right, so fluids are drained, engine's ready to be pulled. Dump this lug in the dumpster and get this sucker put right into the frame next week, as well as we're going to attempt to put that fuel pump in and see how everything goes. So in the meantime, pray for me.